In today's Necromunda game, Joe and me are going to be playing the White Dwarf Genestealer cult release and the Chaos cult release. We're just doing the Scenario 3 again, the Forgotten Riches. So we're just trying to get these crates and bringing them back to our starting squares, which Joe has his Genestealer cult here, and I have my Chaos cult over here. We'll keep doing this mission just because it's a simple one, and we're still learning to play and doing tons of stuff wrong, and we keep playing with new gangs. But tell us about your gang, Joe.
So for my gang, I have a Genestealer cult adept. I gave him the needle pistol, bone sword, and blasting charge. I had to give him one of the Genestealer cult specific things because they don't have their skills for their leaders. So I gave him Unbreakable Will. So whenever a willpower test is made for another fighter from the gang within 9 inches of him, they can use his characteristic value. I decided to take a single aberrant with a power hammer just to try him out. I have 3 neophyte hybrids that are loaded out identically with frag grenades, auto guns, and their hazard suits. I have a neophyte hybrid with a flamer, frag grenades, and a hazard suit. And then I took the hybrid acolyte. I gave him the cult icon. He has an auto pistol, hazard suit, and frag grenades, and I gave him the evade skill from the core rulebook.
Is anything else?
No.
Right. So for my Chaos gang, I have a Demigorg with a sword and a shotgun with scatter and solid shots. He also has a flak armor, and then his skill is Cult Leader, which is while he's standing, fighters within 9 inches can use his cool and willpower characteristic. And then I have 2 disciples, both of them with heavy stubbers, flak armor, and frag grenades. The one on the left has the True Grit skill, so when he takes damage, you reduce it by 1, or if he takes 1 damage, you get to roll 2 injury dice and take the one I want. And then I have the other disciple has the Nerves of Steel, which I think I get to take a cool check when he gets hit, and if I pass, he doesn't get pinned. And then I just have 4 cultists. I have 2 of them with autoguns, flak armor, and frag grenades. And then I have one with a maul and an auto pistol, flak armor, and frag grenades, and then one with a flail, frag armor, and frag grenades. I think that's all our gang stuff. So I think we roll off to see who goes first.
This guy's one of my favorites.
Pretty good. So for my first activation, I'm going to have the Banner guy is going to activate the 2 neophyte hybrids in front of himself, starting with the one in front.
So is that your cult leader?
He's the cult leader is that guy. Mm-hmm. He's just he's the champion. Leader, he's the champion.
What, so can he activate 2?
The banner lets him activate a second one.
I was going to ask what that did.
So he'll move out. Grab the crane. I just need to bring it back into this board edge.
3 inches of your board edge is how I understood it. Or so, in your board within 3 inches of the edge.
Yeah, so just move out, grab that, and then he'll run back.
I wonder why you chose that square.
Then the next guy will just double move.
And you also get victory points for every opponent out of action. And each loot casket is worth 2 points. That is on the starting tile and within 3 inches of the board edge when the battle ends. And once we stop bottling out, we have to remember to... we start rolling to see if it ends.
Alright. So that is my activation. Both of these guys just double move out.
Okay. So I will do the same thing. My Demigorg... Well, not the same thing. I'm not going to get it crate. He'll activate these 2 cultists in front of him and himself. So this one will open the door with 1 action. And then move out 5 with his other. And then the autogun one is just going to double move. And then my Demigorg with the shotgun is going to double move as well. And this is also the mission where you don't want to activate if you're not within 8 inches of someone else, because there's a chance monsters just get you. So he is there.
My adept will activate himself, and then the 2 guys behind him. Adept will just double move up. So will the next 2 guys. Stay within 8 of him. Okay. That's their activations.
Okay. My disciple is going to double move, and he's going to activate the the flail and auto pistol cultist as well. Since his heavy stubber is unwieldy, I want to get him in cover, and then this guy is going to double move up here.
Is that all your activations?
Yeah, just moving those 2 guys this time.
The average will just double move up.
Okay. And then I will do the same thing again. Activating my auto gun and my disciple heavy stubber. And that's the end of round 1.
Yep.
Alright. So we roll off to see who goes first. So I get +1, or I win ties. So Chaos gets to go first. I will... there's no pre-measuring, but I'm going to... Actually, putting this guy in front was a mistake, but I can move him first. So I'm going to activate my my disciple with the heavy stubber and the maul and auto pistol. So he will... auto pistol has a range of 12. So I'm just going to move him up 5 to, or a couple to there. Make sure he's an inch away from the pit so he doesn't fall in when he gets shot at. I'm pretty sure you're outside of 12. So I don't think there's anything else to do with him. So I'm going to shoot my heavy stubber at your flag guy. So this is range 20, or 20 or 40. So you're within 20, so I don't take my penalty to hit. And this is rapid fire 2. So 2 rapid fire. Do I only have 1 rapid fire dice? I do. Can I borrow yours?
Yeah, I only have 1 as well.
Alright. So he is ballistic skill 3. It's unwieldy, so I can't aim, but I'm hitting on 3s because you're not in cover, and it's not long range. So I miss, and nothing happens. So that was my first activation.
The adept will activate... What range does he have? 3 inches? To activate other guys?
Yes, I think so.
He will activate himself and the 2 neophytes behind him. This guy will double move over behind the wall. The other one will move out 4. And then he will try and fire his auto gun at lead guy there. Mm-hmm. 24. So he is hitting his rapid fire 1. Hitting on 4+. Hits.
So he is pinned.
So strength 3.
P3. Is that a 6? Or?
Yeah.
Alright. So that is a wound. I have flak armor. I did not make it. So he takes a injury.
So what is that? Do I roll 3 injury, 3 wound rolls?
Yes. Did you roll 3?
Nah, I just rolled the 1.
Okay.
So 2 others. So 2 more wounds.
6 ups. Made 1 of them. Alright. So 2 injuries. Seriously injured and a flesh wound.
And then the adept.
Alright, so I have to take nerve tests for the other two guys, I think. Let me double check what the what characteristic it is. So it's a nerve test, so it is a cool check. And they get +1 because they're next to each other. But this is only... So I'm looking for a 6. So my autogun, who's blocked by the door camera, he passes. And the other one passes.
Okay. So then the adept will just do his stuff. He will... not too much for him to do, really. Just move that over here. That's their activations.
Okay. I will activate my Demigorg, or if I'm saying that correctly. And then he will also activate the cultist with the autogun and my other disciple. So he'll... the heavy stubber will go first. He's going to shoot at the adept. Is that the adept?
Mm-hmm.
You're within 20, so no minus. Same thing as before. I'm looking for a 3. I got a hit, and then that's 4 wound rolls. Well, they do not give you enough dice with this. So it's going to be 4 hit rolls at strength 4. Are you T3 or T4?
T3.
There's 3 of them. So 2 wounds minus 1 AP.
So no save. So he has 1 wound, so he's down to 1. And then you do a...
Yeah, wait, so he had 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Take 1, so and then so I get 1 injury dice from my understanding. Seriously injured. And then is there... So no one's within 3 inches, so no one has to take tests. So that's my disciple going. And then my autogun will shoot at your banner guy. So I'm going to aim and shoot at him. 17, so you're within long range. So I don't get a plus, but I don't get a minus. And then I aimed, so I'm looking for a 3. I hit, but I also ran out of ammo. Let's see if I confirm run out of ammo. I do. So I'm going to have to reload that. Oh, wait, I didn't have it. Yeah, so I got 1 hit on him. So this is strength 3. That's 1 wound.
6 up save. Nope.
Does he have multiple?
Power hammer, auto pistol, no.
So injury dice. He's dead.
That's a... What kind of check is it for?
Cool check.
Cool check on the neophyte. So looking for a 5+. It's good.
Nice. And then my my Demigorg will walk up.
I think it's Demigog.
Demigorg. Yeah, I'm saying Demigorg like Stranger Things. Demigog. Will move up 5. And then he's going to do his scatter shot from his shotgun. So I'm within 4 inches, so that's +2, but you're in cover, so that's -2. So I'm back down to just 3 up. So I ran out of ammo. Let me confirm I'm out of ammo. I am. But I did hit. And then it's scatter shot, so I get to do a d6 wound rolls. 3, but it is only strength 2. No, but I did hit him, so he's pinned. Oh, we've been putting the things next to the big guys.
Putting like the exclamation point?
Yeah, I mean, I think that technically means broken, but just so we don't lose facing as often. So that's my turn. I activated 3 people there.
So, activate the neophyte with the autogun. He'll move up 4, and then he's going to try and fire at the mace guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's within range. Rapid fire 1. Hits.
3 times. So he is pinned.
Wounding on 4s. 1.
6 up. No.
Injury dice. Dead.
Dead. This is a bloody second round. The Chaos Cultist next to him is a 7 for the cool check. He fails, so he is broken. So when I think right now, and every time I activate him, he's going to try to run away. I think he just does his move. No, he does 2d6 movement. 11. I think trying to get out of line of sight as the biggest priority while moving away, I think. So I think that would be it.
Right.
And he is broken. And those were my 2 guys left. So when I activate him, and I think I have to activate him, he's going to run again. But I think he's happy where he is by the rule. It's like he's out of line of sight and he's in cover.
Mm.
So I think that's the end of my turn because of that.
I only have the 2 guys left to activate. This guy will just move up a little bit, and then Flame guy will move over next to the adept to help him out.
That's nice of him.
So that is all of my activations. So we've got bottle check.
Yeah, so we had to take bottle checks, and both of us are taking it with a +2. Or I think before that I have to make my nerve test to bring my guy back. This rulebook's laid out in such a good way. I love it. Nerve tests. Make bottle check. No, you do it after. So yeah, we each do a bottle check. So this is d6 +2, 4. I am fine.
Fine.
But we do start checking, well, once we bottle out, so that doesn't happen yet. Make recovery checks for anyone seriously injured.
So I rolled 2 dice, right? Because I got the guy next to him.
And then you pick the one you want. My guy died.
You will remain seriously injured.
Poor flail guy.
Do we roll off for priority now?
Oh, now I do my rally test, sorry. Broken fighters is failed. They now broken to successfully rally. For rally checks. Make a cool check for the fighter. If there's one more active friendly fighters, add 1. Looking for a 6. Nope. He stays broken. Yeah, now we roll off for priority.
Genestealer Cult gets to go first. I will activate this neophyte. He will stand back up from being pinned, and he is going to try and throw a grenade at that. Is that your leader?
Yep. So he's got 2 wounds.
Try throwing a grenade at him. Yeah. Might as well do it.
Where are you putting it at? I actually don't think we have a template over here.
I will try and put it here.
Try and knock me to the wall.
Try. So you roll scatter dice with it, or do you just roll a d6 to see if you hit?
I don't think it matters. If you hit, then it doesn't scatter.
Hits.
So it hits. Now roll a d6 to see if it knocks me back. It does. So I get knocked to the wall, so it's 2 damage now.
And it's strength 3, right?
Yes.
So 4. Wounds.
So that's a wound. I have my flak armor. Oh, no, I get a 5 up against it. It doesn't go through. So that's 2 damage. So do I take 1? I take 1 injury roll then. I'm reduced to 0 wounds, so I take 1. So roll it up. Oh my god.
This is a bloodbath.
Yeah. So that's my leader dead.
And see if I run out of grenades. What is it to run out?
On a 1, 2, or 3, you run out.
He's good.
And then, alright, so that was your activation. My guys are all within 8 inches, so there's no fear tests or anything. He's broken, so I don't care about him. So this disciple will activate, and he will also activate the autogun. So he's going to shoot the guy. This guy hasn't activated yet, right?
No.
Although
he's the only one that's activated.
Although he just has the flamethrower, right?
Flamer and grenades.
Alright. I will shoot this guy then. In range. There's no other, there's. Alright. So shooting at him. Looking for a 3. I hit with 3, but I'm out of ammo. So ammo confirmation. Confirmation. I'm fine. And then 3 hits. Strength 4. Looking for 3s. 1.
So no save against it.
Injury dice. Flesh wound. And then my auto gun will move into cover and fire at the flamethrower. No, that is not a hit. So that's my activation.
I will activate this neophyte hybrid. He will move up 4.
Actually, I think it just messed it up. He had to reload. So I mean, I didn't do anything, so it doesn't matter.
Just move up there, and then he's gonna fire his auto gun at the heavy stubby guy.
Mm-hmm.
Rapid fire 1. Hitting on a 4. Failed to hit.
Okay. Then my heavy stubber will activate and shoot at the guy in the open. I can't aim. 4 hits. 3s. 4.
So 4 wound rolls.
There's 2 of them. He's dead.
Cool check on him.
Yeah, I have the
our previous game.
Yeah.
So looking for 5+. Nope.
So he's gonna run 2d6, try to get out of line of sight.
9.
So it'd be the shortest distance, I think. So it'd probably be here.
So does he run the full 9, or would he be like, he's out of sight, stop there?
I think it's once he's out of line of sight, he's fine. It's fairly complicated, so I could be wrong.
So with him having broken, he's not pinned or anything.
Correct. He's off running. Was that your activation?
That was you shooting him with your heavy stubby.
Oh, yes, it was. Yeah, and I didn't activate him, so your turn then.
This guy with his auto gun will stand up, and then he's going to try and fire at the heavy stubby guy. Range. Missed.
Was that your activation?
Yep.
Alright, so I have my last cultist who's just going to stay there because he's broken.
Alright, you missed Flamer guy. So that's all the people you have to activate?
Yes.
So the Aberrant will double move. The Flamer guy will stay where he is. He'll move up a bit. He'll stay near the adept. Okay.
So we have the recovery checks first. I have no recovery rolls since my guys are dead.
Test on the adept. He's up with a flesh wound.
And then we have bottle tests. So I'm now down 3. I'm still fine. It's higher.
2. Good.
Okay. Priority. Or I know, nerve tests first. So it's a cool check. I get a +1 because I'm next to the guy. He's good.
I got the... Do I do the check on that guy?
Yep.
So it's a cool check?
Yep.
So looking for 5 up. Good.
Both recovering. And then priority.
To go first.
Where is Gang Wars 2?
It's over in the book. No, it's not. It's somewhere. I just is it upside down?
No, that's first. Did you put it in this pile of books?
No.
The adept will activate himself and the neophyte in front of him. The neophyte will go first. Try moving
I have to
up.
order another one.
He'll move up 4, and then he's going to try and throw a grenade in front of the barricade.
Okay.
It's within... It's 3 times your strength.
Yes.
So, put it there. Scatter dice. Let's see if he hits. He hits.
So roll the d6 for each of the... Well, I guess you can see if you wound first.
So let's see if he wounds the heavy stubber. Does not. See if he wounds the other guy. Does not.
And I guess still check for the knockbacks.
Heavy stubber.
No.
Nope. Other guy. Does.
He can't move anywhere.
So are they pinned or knocked down, whatever?
Yeah, they were both hit. So he's pinned. Let me check. He has nerves of steel, so I think that's his...
Cool checks.
Yeah, I gotta take a cool check, and if I pass, he does not get knocked down.
See if he runs out of grenades. He's good. And then the adept will activate.
Yeah, hit by range attack, make a cool check for them. Looking for a 6+. I pass it. He does not get knocked down.
So the adept activates and double moves over.
That's your turn.
Oh wait, no, I couldn't do that. When he recovers from it, is he still pinned?
Yeah, he's still pinned.
So he's back 4 inches then. That's my activation.
Okay. I don't think... I will go and make a... I'm going to just activate this disciple. He's going to take a cool check to shoot at him, and if not, I'll shoot at them. I passed it, so I'm shooting at the guy in the back. I'm looking for a 3. Got it with 3 hits. Then he's down to toughness, so I am... Yeah. I get 2 wounds. 1 wound.
Is that no save?
Another flesh wound. Toughness 1.
Next I will activate the guy who was just getting shot at. So he'll stand up, and then he'll try and fire back at that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on a 4. Hits.
No, so he is pinned. I don't have any defense against that with him.
Wounding on a 4. Nope.
I will activate my disciple and the autogun guy over there. The disciple will go first, and I'm going to shoot at your aberrant. So
Does he have to stand back up?
He didn't get pinned. He passed his cool check.
No.
I gave it to him because he has the heavy stubber. That he's kind of worthless without it.
No, you said you were going to look it up. I didn't remember if you had said what it did.
Sorry. So I'm shooting at the aberrant. You're in partial cover. So that's -1. So I need a 4. I did not. I did not run out of ammo either. And then my autogun will stand up. And is he in line of sight? I don't think. I think he is, but you're. Maybe not. No, I don't think he is. So he'll just move up a little bit. So he's just gonna go to actually, being up there will put me in line of sight to shoot myself. So he's just gonna stand up.
The other neophyte with the autogun will activate. He'll move out 4 inches. And he will try and throw a grenade here.
Okay.
Within range. Hitting on Burrow. Hits. See if it wounds him. Does not. See if it knocks him back. Does not.
My last guy will activate.
See if it runs out. He does not.
He will. Actually, I'll just throw I'll chuck a grenade back at you. So right here. And I will aim it before doing it. So looking for a 3. Didn't go off. So 2. So it. I think, does it just scatter that amount? I think it does. No. That would make sense. Let's just look it up and make sure. Grenades. Oh no, it's going to be under blast marker as described on page 58. Instead of picking an enemy, roll his normal. If it hits, that's what it says. Scatter roll a d6. Moves in the direction shown on the scatter die. Number of inches equal to the number on the d6. Otherwise, roll scatter dice. And okay, no. So it would be an additional d6. So it's 1 inch over. So I guess we should start rolling to hit, and then the scatter dice separately. So 1 inch that way. I think we'll probably just hit the one guy.
Problem.
So strength 30 against T3. That's a wound. You have a flak armor.
It's a hazard suit. 6 up.
Oh,
Maybe.
nice. But he is pinned.
See if it knocks him back.
No. And then, am I out of grenades? I am. That is all my activations.
My last activation is my aberrant. He'll move out 4, grab the crate, and then he'll move back 4.
And then we got bottle tests, right? Or do you have someone else to go?
No, that's every one of mine.
All right. So bottle, so plus 30. I am bottling.
It's are you trying to?
If it's higher than it, you're
higher
bottling.
than the starting model.
Yes.
So I am bottling as well.
All right. So now, at the beginning, we do the test for each of our guys, I believe.
What test is that?
I don't know. Let's look it up. And then we have to remember that we start rolling to see if the game ends at the end of every round. Ending the game. Oh no, that's if you're doing campaign. War gear. Toxic nerve test. Bottle test. Once a game is bottled out, if I begin at the start of each action phase, immediately before picking the first fighter, the controlling player makes a cool check for each active or pinned fighter. If they're broken, it's on a d6 rather than 2d6. If it fails, they're out of the game. So we roll for priority. So you go first, and now you do a cool check for each one of your guys. So it's if none of you guys are broken, so it's 2d6 per.
So the
And
thing doesn't have anything.
if you're a champion passes it, then all the everyone below them passes. So like
Around them?
Yeah, within 12 inches on a leader, 6 within a champion.
Alright, so on my leader, looking for 5+. He's good.
Alright, and then your guy next to him passes, right?
Yeah.
And then is your aberrant a champion or anything?
No.
Alright, so each one of those guys separately needs to take one?
So, neophyte, 5 up. Good. Aberrant, 4 up. Good. Other neophyte. Good.
Nice.
So, adept will activate the neophyte and himself.
No, you're just gonna flamethrower me.
Of course. The neophyte will move up 4 inches and uses flamer on them.
Can you flame me around the corner like that? Flame templates. When declaring shot. I'm just making sure. Never end is touching your base. His base is touched by a template. Unless there is a wall or closed door between them and the attacker. So he'd be blocked at least. He probably wouldn't be.
So is there any penalty for moving through the green stuff?
No.
So he'd move out here then.
Alright. Well, yeah. So there's a wall right here blocking him still.
And it'll flame the champion.
Yep.
So strength. What does the blaze trait do?
Blaze does. I don't know. Have we? I don't know if we've ever used a flamer actually. I've used the.
You've used your chem flamer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's a gas-based weapon. Wait. Oh my god! It's like 2 paragraphs. So it's after it's been resolved. So let's resolve it first.
So wounding on a 3. Wounds minus 1 AP.
No save. So that's he only has no. He has 2 wounds. So he's down to 1. And let's see what Blaze does. After an attack with Blaze trait has been resolved, roll a d6. If the target was hit but not taken out of action. On a 4, 5, or 6, they catch fire.
He catches fire.
So I put a fire marker next to him.
That's what the fire marker's for.
When a fighter with a blaze marker is activated, roll a d6, adding 1 to the result for each other active fighter within 1 inch. 6 or more, the flames go out. The blaze marker is removed and they act as normal. Otherwise, they suffer immediate strength 3, AP 1 hit, damage 1 hit. If they're standing, they move 2d6 in a random direction. Oh wait. And stop if they move within 1 inch of an enemy, and their action ends. A fighter with a blaze marker cannot make any other action and cannot make any attacks any other way, including reaction attacks. Alternatively, when a fighter is activated, they can make a double action and become pinned to add 4 to the result to roll to see whether the flames go out.
So what do I roll to see if he runs out of flamer ammo?
You would roll the rapid fire dice still, and if that rolls the ammo, then you make your ammo check.
He's good.
Okay.
And then the adept will move forward and throw a frag grenade.
Will that put the flames out?
He'll throw the frag grenade at... And if I throw it that way, there's no risk of me hitting that guy or anything. Yeah, so he'll throw it.
Well, I mean, it could scatter back, but... Yeah, so just do the hit roll first. Don't do the scatter dice.
Hits.
So it's going to be both of them.
So on the guy that's on fire, see if it wounds. Wounds?
It does. I get a 5+ save. I fail it.
See if it knocks him back. Does not. See if it wounds the other guy. Does.
Fail it.
See if it knocks him back.
Does. Alright, so 2 damage on him. 2 seriously injured. Did we say we set it downgraded to a flesh wound?
Yeah.
Because we don't understand the rest of it.
And then the 1 wound on the other guy. He's dead.
No. Well, we don't have to worry about him being on fire anymore. He's already seriously injured, so he doesn't need to... He can't break when he's already down. So now I get to go. So he was pinned. He'll stand up. And he'll throw a grenade himself. Right here. Looking for a 3. No. It is scattering 2 inches. Well, I'm still hitting him, but I won't knock him. Well, actually, if I hit him prone, he'll still go into the pit. I guess if you had to take the initiative check. I guess regardless.
Yeah, so I'll just do the initiative check, see if he falls in. So looking for a 4. Nope, he falls in.
Assuming we're doing it correctly. Do I run out of grenades? I do.
Would I have to do a cool check on him?
Yeah, I think so.
In the pit? 5 up. Good.
Your activation.
The neophyte up here will activate. He'll stand up. And he'll try throwing a frag grenade.
You'll do the same thing?
Yeah. No, he was out of range for that, so just chuck it here.
Alright. Are you aiming beforehand?
They had to stand up.
Oh, okay.
Hits. Did... Oh, no one has a flesh wound. Wounding on a 4+. Wounds.
No, 5 up. Good. Oh, you can still knock me to the side.
Nope.
He has the damage resistance, so he's still pinned. And then my last cultist with the autogun is out of grenades, and he needs to reload. So I will just reload. 4+. Nope. I will reload again. Yes. So he can use his autogun.
Then the aberrant will activate double move. His crate back. And then my last activation, this guy will activate and fire his autogun at heavy stomach guy. Hitting on a 4 up? Nope. That is all my activations.
Same.
So, what is it if it ends?
I guess it's probably the beginning of the end phase. Rally tests. Once again, it's about out at the start of the extra phase. Oh wait, this is on a permission thing. So, ending the battle. If a gang battles out, roll a d6 at the end of the following round. On a 4 or more, the battle ends. Yeah, I mean, it seems silly. This would just happen before this part, I would think. But it's at the end of the round, so I guess if my guy stood up, it would be relevant. So I think we do the end phase, and then we roll for that. So, see if my guy recovers. Nope, he stays the same. You don't have any recovery tests to make. No one's broken, so now we do it. And on a 4+, the game, did I say ends or continue? On a 4 or more, the battle ends. It does not end, and we add 1 the next time. And now we roll for a priority. I get to go first, so I have to roll cool checks for everybody. It's if they're... I don't think you roll one if they're seriously injured. It's if they're standing a pin, you do. So for my disciple, 5... No, he needs a 6+, so he runs away. And then my my other guy, he needs a 7+. He makes it. And then the other dude's seriously injured, so he stays. So I only have the one guy left. So he'll shoot at your leader dude with his autogun. I'm going to aim and shoot, looking for a 3. I hit. 1, wounding on a 4. 1 wound.
6 up. Takes it.
Does he have any wounds left, or?
No, it's just the injured guy.
Oh yeah, and he was he took a flesh wound. Seriously injured. Get back on the ground. And that's gonna be my entire turn. So
cool checks on my guys. So aberrant. Good. Neophyte. Good. The other neophyte. Good. I will activate this neophyte. He'll walk out and throw a grenade right here. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in partial cover, so I think the grenade's statistically better.
Hits. Wounding on 4. Wounds.
5 up. Nope.
Knockback wouldn't hit you into anything. So just injury dice.
Dead.
A lot of depth compared to previous ones.
Yeah. I think I lose. I only have one seriously injured dude left. But let's double check. Because I could totally come back if I don't lose right now. I don't know if the end condition is in the mission or... No, it says no fighters left on the board. I do have a fighter, so it's not over. Not yet. So just activate everyone you want to. Oh no, actually I would have to activate him, I think, because the monsters could get him. Although, was he... No, he was within 8 inches of me, so he was fine. When the fire's activated and they're not within 8 inches from either side, roll a d6. They can only take one action. So, because he could like crawl while seriously injured. Okay, so I'm fine.
Over here. And he'll move over here slightly. Mm-hmm. That's how
And then, you hadn't activated him yet.
No.
But he's now within 8 inches, so you're fine. Alright, so that's the end of the round. So make recovery rolls. Seriously injured still.
Seriously injured.
And then,
on a 3 up it ends.
It ends. I think the Genestealer cult won this one.
Might have.
Just by a little bit.
Just by having 3 guys still standing and 2 crates in their deployment.
Well, even with the like crazy, like the first like injury dice each being a kill roll, like it seemed like more still happened this game than the last one. Like more crates were moved around than the previous time we did this mission. So you guys all move 4 inches?
Yep.
Because I think all mine move 5, so that's kind of just a...
But the weird thing, I don't know how expensive your guys are credits-wise. Like, usually Genestealer cult's supposed to be about swarming, and like my average guy is 100 credits with grenades, which makes them...
Yeah, I think mine are 90 with an autogun, flak armor, and grenades. It seems like you have a better stat line with like your leadership and cool and stuff. So my guys are a little bit cheaper, but you have a better stat line. Where the test stat line, other ones are identical. But it is weird that I move faster than you.
A little bit.
Like I would almost. I mean, we're both completely human guys, so I'd think that would be equal. I do like using the Chaos Cultists more than House Escher, even just that I'm more familiar with the models and the weapons. There's less checking you have to do. And there's not like venom blades and then goofy weapons. It's all fairly standard.